Okay, 47 minutes in, and we're actually going to see the first map. I'm actually excited now. The excitement was a little bit missing, but here we go.
Let's go.
PIGA versus ikko. First map.
Recon.
I was gonna say first map. Envoy. Very nice pick here. As you were saying, 2 recons, an assault on NSF, and 3 assaults on Jinrai. What is your prediction on this map, Cody?
I think Ikko wins. Ikko.
Ikko's gonna grab it. I can see that. Then again, I feel like PIGA is not too bad on Envoy, as you like. There's probably different ways to say it. Because PIGA got Grass, and Grass has played some cheeky spots on this map before.
Grass is running an MPN. I'm real curious with that.
He did the same thing in the other matches too. Really weird. Well, it's weird enough to just have your head taken off. It's up to Martisan. Martisan just running a JIT, not even an SRM. Both very exotic picks over your standard recon for sure. But it seems to work out at least once, not twice, not 3 times. Jinrai taking the first round here. A lot of indoor play. I don't think a single body really folded outside besides Grass for a short moment here. And we have a pause. Well, we had 1 round. Now we're back to waiting. I don't even know what the reason of the pause is. It's not specified. Maybe it's Smile related again, because Smile is the one waiting in spawn. Not too sure what's going on here. But we're live again. Smile has spawned, so he's not AFK, so that's good. We've got a Ghost out in the Horseshoe, just waiting to be grabbed by other team. And we do have the 2 recons, 1 assault, and 3 assault lineup on ikko versus PIGA yet again. No change in that. Martisan seems to swap to the SRM. I feel like that is the better choice, especially on the map here. Very small rooms half of the time. If you avoid the courtyard, you can get some really good flanks going. Smile pocketing Grass here, able to take out Lego Racer. Martisan's just having a weird hiccup here, running out of ammo against Rusher, who takes out Smile and him. And now it's down to Grass taking on Rusher with a single HP and Tachibana, who is sitting in basement. It seems like that 1 HP is rewarded with yet another kill somehow. 3 bullets whiffing him before he's landing the shot. I think Grass must be pretty upset about that one. Very, very close shots, too. 2 boards, 2 rounds on the board for ikko here. They are not changing their lineup yet again. Grass seems to be a little bit hesitant here, taking a moment to spawn, but he's sticking with the recon.
We've seen MX support.
Not a bad choice. They have a lead. They have corporals going, so that firepower might just come in handy. If the support can even see the action. It goes pretty fast on the ball here. Martisan already trying to pick a fight. But it doesn't matter. Lego Racer just coming out of it almost unscathed, taking out Martisan. Oh, Martisan and Grass. And I take it back. Tachibana actually with the slower speed here, able to catch Smile from behind. So we got one sergeant already. Russia getting so many kills on the board here that NMX is going to be awarded in round 4. Pretty good pace. Definitely can't complain about it. On the other side, PIGA, very lukewarm. 1 point for each member. And they have dropped 1 recon. Grass now going assault. Very interesting, though. There's no early action going on in the courtyard. Most of the time, they're picking west or east, and they're just going to slowly advance into it. Or in Smile's case, just very carefully check outside and check your back. I think he's a little bit paranoid after that support sneaking up on him like that. Speaking of support, Martisan is going to have a hard time here. The smoke sort of being a problem. Not too much of an issue, depending on if Tachibana is going to go down into the basement or staying upstairs. It seems like a lot of steam has been taken out of the match, though. Both teams just carefully checking their angles, not really pushing to the other half. Ghost also being sort of central here. So it's not very one-sided in terms of who has to push or defend. In terms of score, though, PIGA should not be playing too defensively on just holding the Ghost, knowing that ikko is in the lead and doesn't even have to push it. Though, ikko is just 2 corners away from possible gunfight, holding off in storage. Speaking of that, we do have Lego Racer on the other half, just picking a fight before backing off a little bit again. Russia just trying to be the pocket here after Lego Racer once again dodged every single bullet. Not sure how, but Smile also has left completely unscathed. NSF is in a pretty strong deficit here. Grass having a very slow reaction time here against Russia. Being completely taken apart. Smile is holding all the way back. All the bullets missing him, and once again, all the shots from him missing the enemy. He's luring out some utility with that missed grenade, but it's a problem now because everybody knows he's sitting in that corner. It was a nice headshot he landed. He's on the run, just holding the Ghost. Probably trying to play into a tie now, which is, yeah, most definitely the best choice here. Though, he's about to suffer a pincer move. And it's hard to tell if that was an actual tie now, or if that was the kill. Ah.
Timed out.
Fortune does favor PIGA, at least in this instance so far. That was not an actual score. Ghost is now sitting next to the pit. A little bit closer towards Jinrai spawn here. Just a tiny bit. It seems like we might get some early action in the courtyard here. Grass sitting at the ready with Martisan. Quick trade. Grass taking out Rusher just a second too late here. Oh! Devastating. Absolutely devastating. That nade toss being so out of sync with the actual gunfight, that was pretty much a simultaneous double kill with that grenade. That was very strong. And I think Lego Racer can't even believe what happened there. 3 sergeants versus 3 privates. Grass is 1 point away, whereas the other 2 are 2 points away. Tachibana so far has not died a single time reaching sergeant. And ikko is just all around having a very strong performance in like individual combat and, you know, a little bit of their team play going on. If it was down to PIGA, I would do coordinated 1-lane pushes instead of trying to, you know, just take turns at plinking away at the enemy. Though, speaking of the push, it's probably going to be a little bit problematic with Tachibana actually being able to relay the information here to the enemy team. It's always a delight, though, in 3v3 to see the Ghost being put into play. Simply because you have to give up an entire gun where guns are already pretty sparse in the 3v3 to begin with. PIGA is getting taken apart bit by bit here. Smile being surrounded by everyone. That grenade just missing him. Not even a single point of damage. I don't know if that's the bush or just his luck right here. And I don't even know how they have not triangulated his position after being shot from all angles. It's almost as if Tachibana completely missed him too. Smile is having a pretty nice spot to shoot in. Not really firing. Yeah, I think Tachibana briefly saw him standing in that corner, though, the moment he passed. Yeah. This is starting to look very, very grim for PIGA on this map. Then again, it was PIGA's pick too, making it a little bit more than just an uphill battle to take the next map. Snowfall is a very, very strong ikko map, so I can see things just going very, very one-sided, I'm afraid. Rusher just sharp entry, already halfway into the courtyard, but Grass might be able to get the clip drop from behind here. Taking a long time to shoot again. Martyrs being able to retrieve the ghost just in time, with Lego Racer just dropping him a split second too late. This is a good win. A very risky one, but risk, as we know, sometimes is rewarded. 2 corporals on the board. It's not much. It's not much, but it's honest work, as we say. As long as they swap to support to make use of the firepower, they may have something here to take on the lieutenant. Knowing Martisan and Grass, though, I cannot see both actually, willingly taking the support. Oh, there is retaliation. Smile once again trying to follow up with a trade here. Smile suiting his pocket play very well. With Watterson being able to get a Jide, there is some firepower on the board of that. Maybe not the best. But speaking of firepower, he swapped to DMX to try to equalize here. This is everyone's game right now. Martisan has the speed, but it's more squishy. Lego Racer not too slow with those bunny hops either, though. Maybe trying to push towards the ghost. They are very close together. And wow, okay, Martisan actually straight up takes it home. Not even hit a single time, phasing through Lego Racer right here. That is a second win on the board, and Martisan's actually very quickly creeping up to becoming a sergeant. Things are just looking a little bit up here. Rusher, though, with that 1 kill, had enough points to now move up onto Lieutenant tier. Not that it matters, because they're still all rocking MX Assault. Not really changing up their loadouts too much here. It is ikko's turn to hold the ghost, even though they're not necessarily holding it very closely. Martisan once again trying to play the equalizer here. Smile just creeping up from behind. Lego Racer just a little bit dazed or confused, tossing the nade very, very effortlessly into the courtyard, making it very easy for Smile to take him out. And Martisan once again picking up an MX, has an easy time taking out Rusher right afterwards here. As I said, there's a chance for a Sergeant, and there it is. Martisan now rocking Recon Sergeant. Probably, maybe, big maybe, swapping to Assault. Yep. It is now a mirror match in terms of classes. But as I said, that Tachibana swapped to Support. The guns should pretty much almost equal, though. Besides, that he's now thicker than before. It seems like this match has started to build up some steam too. A lot of early encounters. Smile once again the pocket to give the trade, equalizing Rusher off the board. Lego Racer just getting away. Dead Man's Whiff, a single HP once again. And there is Tachibana sitting in this very powerful spot on the plateau, being able to look at Ghost, or close to Ghost here. It's a very good spot to play if you know that there's a lot of aggressive players. And it almost seems as if Smile was not really aware from where he got shot from, sitting in that corner. Because it did not seem like he was ready at all to have somebody come from down the stairs and jump in. As much as PIGA has claimed some rounds and has built up some momentum, though, it does seem like ikko is trying to play towards sealing the deal, as I like to say. We can certainly hope for PIGA to, continue the efforts, try to get more sergeants in, as in like one more. Grass being the only one limping behind in that regard. Because now they really can't afford much. They can't afford a tie, because they already had one going. And they can't afford to lose any other round if they don't want to, fully be forfeit out of winning the map. Smile on a ghost here, very refreshing change of pace. Quickly dropped at the moment there is a contact, and it does seem like Grass once again is a little bit slow on the trigger. Smile going down. Changing places with Grass. Tachibana just coming in, taking lives and leaving again. There now is Marduson trying to come from behind. And manages to take that round back for PIGA here. Very interesting, though. It almost seemed as if Grass seemed more than ready to expect Marduson from behind. But it was still not enough. That assault bunny hop speed maybe caught him a little bit too off guard. Though it does seem weird. Grass's reaction time. Also, it was not Grass. I meant Tachibana versus Marduson, my bad. It's a bit weird, though. Grass's reaction time has been... It felt like he was on a slight lag in terms of reacting. Very, very nasty early pre-nade here. Takes Marduson right out of commission. It does seem like PIGA is favoring Courtyard more and more of a choice of play. Smile really just hunkering down in the bushes. Meanwhile, Grass very daring here, out in the open. Trying to get some damage in. We have one of ikko's players very, very close to the support, just one corner length away, sitting on the rock. And it's Rusher, who once again got traded by Smile, just finding a cheeky flank, pushing almost into enemy territory, being pursued. He does not know he has a predator behind his back, though. He's going to be shot any moment now. ikko's placement is very unpredictable for PIGA, I think. There's a lot of times where the backs are turned or their sides are showing. Smile being the only one to really follow up with the kills fast by trying to pocket either Grass or Marduson. So it seems like Smile Grass is kind of the combination we see a lot here for the trades. With the 7th win for ikko and one tie on the board, though, it seems as if winning this map is now out of question for PIGA. And they really can't afford to let a round slip away if they want to make sure that ikko is not grabbing that map as a win. It'll be down to Marduson, who has been their MVP, to figure out something, or for Grass and Smile to just, pull through and figure something out here. A little bit unfortunate here, just once again the side showing, but I gotta admit, Tachibana really sitting in a cheeky spot here behind that desk, trading the AA-13 here as a support with, I would assume, Marduson having an MX. Or actually, this might just be scraps he found. I'm very confused as to what happened here. Yeah, Marduson traded the MX with one of his teammates, and Tachibana definitely did trade with, I think, Lego Racer. And that support AA-13 really is putting in work. Well, as I said earlier, it's down to Martisan, and it actually does seem to be the case here. Martisan is sitting in storage all by himself. And that might be just a very bad idea, considering that the ghost is in a way different area here, making it easy for one of them to pick it up. If you let Tachibana pick up the ghost, and you can flush out Martisan that way, it'd be all it takes. Martisan is using his recon advantage to jump up in storage a bit. A lot of these surfaces only being reachable by the recon's jump height. And there it was, picking up the ghost. Martisan is flushed out. There was a quick last man stand going on, and it almost seemed to have worked. Rusher leaving the gunfight with 47 HP, meaning Envoy is finished in ikko's favor. 8-4.